Hey guys, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming the OTP book tag. Sorry this video is kind of late, I wanted it to be up in time for Valentine's Day, but you know, life just got kind of crazy, so it's going to be happening now. I'll be linking the original book tag down in the description below so you can check it out if you like. This book tag is just basically talking about a lot of my different OTPs, which if you don't know what that stands for, it stands for one true pair, which is like a couple that you ship so hard. So I think this is gonna be a super fun tag. I love books that involve romance. It's like one of my favorite genres, and it's just something I look forward to in books, and I love a good romance. So this is something that I love to talk about, obviously. Let's just jump right into it. Question number 1. Pick an unpopular OTP that you ship. I'm thinking that means like an OTP that isn't super popular among the readers, like they might pick the other couple in the book, you know, so I'm gonna go with Henry and Hannah from Maybe in Another Life. The main love story in this book is between Ethan and Hannah. Ethan's her first love, but oh my god, Henry and Hannah, ship it so hard. I just thought Henry is like so perfect, and I loved them together. I looked forward to them so much. They're just so cute. Next question is pick an OTP that you didn't ship at first but you do now. Pippa and Jensen from Beautiful by Christina Lauren, because in the beginning of this book I was like, I don't know if I really ship these two together, because she was just kind of very British, very crazy, very unfiltered, and like crazy sometimes, you know, and he's very reserved, and he's in his 30s and he's looking for something serious, and at first I was like, I don't know about these two, but oh my god, as the book went on, I shipped them so hard, and they are just so cute, and this is like one of my favorite Christina Lauren books. It's so good, and I love these two together a lot. Question number 3 is pick your most hated NOTP. I'm gonna go with Emily and Lewis from Love and Rewind, and I think that these two, I just do not see it together. She's like 18-ish, I want to say, when they get together, and he's, I want to say, 30s. Like, there's a huge age gap between these characters. Not that that's like a bad thing or it's something that really bothers me, but the fact that he calls her like little girl when they're like hooking up, and he's just super creepy, and I hate his character, and I don't like her character. I think she's naive, and I think she's an idiot, and I do not ship it. Next question is pick an OTP that took way too long to get together. To be honest, I don't really mind when an OTP takes a long time to get together, as long as it feels realistic, and I actually prefer romances that take a longer time to happen, because I feel like it is more realistic, and I can't stand insta love, you know, so I do prefer when romances take a long time. But for the sake of this answer, I'm gonna go with Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, just because once they do eventually get together, I feel like there's not nearly enough of them together. I would prefer to see more of them together. And another one I wanted to mention too is also Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I think Simon and Baz took so long to get together, and I would have liked to see them together more. Funny how it's both Rainbow Rowell stories, but she's definitely got that slow burn romance, you know, which I do enjoy. I just wish there was more moments of them actually together after they finally get together, you know what I mean? Okay. Next one is pick your favorite non-canon OTP. I wasn't sure if it meant a relationship that's forbidden, or if this meant a relationship that is like not even like, it's not even a real relationship in the book, but you would ship it if it were to happen. If we're going with pick your favorite like forbidden type of relationship, I would say Evan and Macy from Unteachable, because he's her teacher and there's like a huge age gap, but it's written so well, and I've shipped them both together so hard. But if we're going for like a non-canon OTP, like a couple that's not actually together, kind of mention that this could be a possibility, but it's not ever. Solomon and Clark from Highly Illogical Behavior by John Corey Whaley. Like, if you've read this book, then you know what I'm talking about, kind of how they kind of hint at maybe something possibly happening, but I would so ship it. I just think they're both adorable, and I love them, and they're so cute. Okay, yeah. Alright, next question is pick your favorite BROTP. So this is like your favorite group of male friends. I would pick the guys in the Off-Campus series by Al Kennedy. This is the first book. 4 hockey player roommates. So this book follows Garrett, and then the next one is Logan, and then Dean and Tucker. And so it's the 4 of them in each of their stories. But I love their bromance and their friendship in this series. They're just so cute. Next question is pick an OTP that you adored in the books, but not so much in the movie adaptation. I'm gonna go with Best of Me by by Nicholas Sparks, the couple Dawson and Amanda. I read this book in high school, back before I was like a really avid reader. I considered this book to be my favorite book for a really long time, probably for like a year or two. This was like my favorite book, my holy grail, my Bible, you know, I loved this book. And so when the movie was finally coming out, I was so excited and I had such high expectations, and I honestly feel like that movie is shit. I don't like the way the younger actors are completely different actors from the older generation actors, and they all just like don't even look like each other. I hate the movie so much. Like, if you're gonna do younger flashback scenes, you can use the same actors. Like, just look at The Notebook, for example. You still use Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams as the young characters, and then you just make them look older with makeup and use them for the older characters too. You don't use completely different actors, especially because they're supposed to be teenagers, you know what I mean? It's just, oh my god. This movie adaptation was one of the most disappointing I've ever seen, and I shipped the couple so hard in the book, and then in the movie I was like, what the hell is this? I don't even ship this, so there we go. And the next question is pick a popular OTP that no matter how hard you try, you just can't ship it. For this, I'm gonna go with Me Before You by JoJo Moyes, because everybody ships Will and Louisa like so hard, and I honestly don't. And I think Louisa's very annoying and Will's very rude and selfish sometimes, and I never got on board with this ship. The next one is pick your favorite LGBT OTP. This one's really hard because like I read a lot of LGBT books, so I don't expect how I'm supposed to just pick one. So I'm gonna go with my top 3 favorite LGBT couples, and that's Jamie and Wes from Him, Aristotle and Dante from Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and Henry and Diego from We Are the Ants. I love all 3 of these so much, and I am not going to pick one. I'm not. I love them all. The last question is pick your all-time favorite OTPs. And so for this one, I've got quite a couple. I've got at least like 7 that are at the very top of my list because I can't just pick one. I love romance. I read so much romance. I have so many OTPs, but these ones are at the very top of my list. Like when I think of favorite book couples of all time, these are the first ones that come to mind. Lily and Atlas from It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I love Atlas and I love Lily, and this book is wonderful. Matt and Grace from Before We Were Strangers. This is one of my favorite love stories of all time, and they really just hit me right in the feels. Jamie and Wes from Him, because they are one of my favorite couples of all time, and I just adore both of them so much. Allie and Noah from The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, because this is such a classic, and because they're one of like the greatest fictional couples of all time, I feel like, you know, and I ship it. I'll always ship it. Next one is Ennis and Jack from Brokeback Mountain. Again, this is one of those like classic fictional couples for me, and I love Ennis and Jack. I think their story is so tragic and beautiful, and I love it. I love this couple. Lucy and Josh from The Hating Game. I love this book. Love this couple so much. Love the way they talk to each other and work together, and just so cute. And the last one I'm gonna mention for this is Henry and Diego from We Are the Ants. They are just one of my favorite couples because I just love that Diego is always there for Henry, and he never makes him feel crazy like everybody else makes him feel, and I just love them so much. Those are all of the OTPs and NOTPs and BROTPs and everything. That was actually really fun. I really enjoyed that tag. I like talking about OTPs because I like seeing what makes a couple work and what doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, huge age gaps and older guys being creepy does not work for my taste. This was super fun. Who are some of your OTPs? I'm sure there's so many more of mine that I haven't even mentioned. I have a lot of them, but I would love to know who your biggest OTPs. Another one I just thought of is Thorn and Cress in the Lunar Chronicles. Thorn and Cress. Ship it so hard. Anyway, this was fun, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I will see you guys soon.